I used to think that once I became aware of the voice in my head, I could just ignore it, drown it out, or push it away. But the more I resisted it, the louder and more insistent the voice became, like some petulant child demanding attention. Sound familiar? Hi, I'm Drew Smith, and I'm a leadership coach that supports people as they unfold into life with greater harmony and happiness. And welcome to this episode of Unfolding Insight. Now, if you haven't been following along with this series about the voice in the head and wondering what the hell I'm talking about, I'll put the links below so you can catch up. But if you have been following along, you'll have already explored what the voice in the head is, where it comes from, and how it shapes the way we live, for better and for worse. You'll also be aware of a hard truth. You can't make the voice disappear entirely. What you can do, however, is change your relationship with it. Instead of treating the voice as an enemy, you can welcome it, befriend it even, and in doing so, start to lessen its hold on your life. Now, befriending the voice in the head doesn't mean that you have to take it at face value. It can be harsh, critical, and downright cruel sometimes. But behind its words, there's often something deeper, some way that it's trying, in its own very clumsy way, to help you. So here are 4 ways in which you can engage with the voice differently to get to that deeper truth behind its hectoring. The first is to play the impartial investigator, looking for truth in what the voice is saying. When the voice says you should work harder, ask, according to whom? What's the evidence? What's stopping me from working harder now? Or what if I worked less and was still just as successful? The second path is to be vulnerable with it. If the voice says you're fat and should lose some weight, you could respond, it really hurts when you say that. Could you be gentler with me? And see how the voice responds. You can show the voice empathy if it's panicking, saying something like, this presentation sucks and you should just back out of the conference. Respond, I'm hearing a lot of fear here. What's behind that fear? And the fourth approach is to approach the voice with wonder. If it says, you haven't amounted to much, ask, what standard are you holding me to? Who set that standard, me or somebody else? What would happen if I rejected that standard? Here's an exercise you can try the next time the voice in the head pops up. Instead of pushing it away, try one of these 4 approaches. Pick a phrase that the voice is repeating and try responding with the impartiality of the investigator, with vulnerability, with empathy, or with wonder, and see what happens. See how the voice responds. The key is welcoming the voice rather than fighting it. Because when you stop seeing it as a tyrant and start engaging with it as an old friend with good intentions, its grip on you begins to loosen. And with time, the voice can even become an ally. If this unfolding insight has resonated, I'd love to hear from you. Drop me a comment below. And if you want more unfolding insight, just hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to explore how to unfold into life with a greater sense of harmony and happiness, then check out my coaching practice at Unfolding. I'll put the link in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.